Welcome to the NetSuite Solutions Overview presented by Cirrus ERP. So what is today all about? First of all, our target audience is the management of fast-growing portfolio companies that operate NetSuite, and the advisors who are helping them develop scalable and efficient solutions to support the growth of their business. Why? Cirrus is actively supporting numerous companies in this space that operate NetSuite. We're helping these organizations maximize the return on investment from their business systems. And what? We've been operating in the NetSuite space for numerous years, and through our experience, we're going to share with you 13 business system trends that we find can help improve the scalability of your business. These trends are focused on taking the friction out of operations to support fast-growing companies. Here's our agenda. First, we will cover what Cirrus ERP does for portfolio companies. Then we will get into the market trends in business systems. Cirrus ERP and how we help portfolio companies. Cirrus ERP at a glance. Cirrus ERP is focused on supporting growing mid-market companies with their adoption of modern cloud-based technologies. These technologies enable our clients to scale in an efficient way that has not been achievable to them before. We're headquartered in Arlington, Virginia, and our staff is comprised of industry global consulting and former Big Four professionals. As you can see, we support various industries, including software and internet, professional services, financial services, biotech, transportation and logistics, and nonprofit. At Cirrus ERP, we focus on 4 services across the business system spectrum: transform, implement, optimize, and support. Our transform service is focused on helping companies prepare to move to NetSuite. It involves integrating new processes and organizational improvements that will help create frictionless processes. Implement. Our implementation approach ensures that companies go live quickly and maximize the benefits of their investment in NetSuite. Optimize. No business is static, and our Optimize service helps companies adopt new functionality and process improvements that align with their NetSuite capabilities as their business constantly evolves. And support. Support is critical because it helps ensure user satisfaction and improves the overall user adoption across the organization. This leads to companies maximizing their investment in NetSuite and really getting the most out of their return. So how do we support portfolio companies? We're hired by portfolio companies and not the PE firms themselves. We provide a variety of support to this management around business architecture strategy, including technology due diligence, operating model architecture, and technology architecture. Furthermore, Cirrus has developed business solutions that drive operational efficiencies. These include net new implementations of NetSuite, optimization of technology platforms that have an existing NetSuite core, and SaaS integrations of business systems. We'll talk more about these as they relate to the market trends we're going to discuss. And all of this enables fast-growing companies to grow faster and more efficiently. How do we help these companies? Through our experience working with numerous portfolio companies, Cirrus has deployed proven standard solutions across similar fast-growing companies. These solutions result in lower costs, repeatable processes, increased automation, and provide the foundation for scalability. We've deployed these standard solutions across industry segments to address common NetSuite challenges and generate efficiencies. Here's a list of some of the demonstrated success that Cirrus has in the companies that we've worked with. As you'll notice, we've worked with numerous PE-backed companies that cross industry segments. Why do companies choose Cirrus ERP? There are 4 main reasons. We have experienced business people who know systems and can solve complex problems. We deliver efficiencies that enable higher growth. We provide the same software, but less expensively, through our service offerings, and we take a different approach. Most partners focus on tool configuration. At Cirrus, we use a business-first approach that aligns business systems architecture to your overall business strategy. We also understand the importance of integrations in developing your end-to-end architecture. This ensures that data is aligned across the enterprise. And lastly, we combined our technology knowledge and consulting experience and leverage that to provide you with the best overall implementation that aligns with your business. So what are some of the market trends in business systems? This section will cover 13 trends that we are seeing in the marketplace. These trends are optimization opportunities for companies and are organized into 3 functional areas: order to cash, procure to pay, and record to report. Here are some common order to cash challenges that we're seeing in the marketplace. The first is multiple systems and really how you integrate them. For example, CRM integration for product, sales order, and customer data is critical to developing a frictionless order to cash process. Integration with platform systems for usage capture is a challenge for organizations that have a usage-based billing model. And lastly, custom web stores, customer platforms is an integration challenge for organizations that have developed their own solution and need to integrate them within their overall order to cash process. The second challenge we see is omnichannel. Businesses operate through various platforms, including with a web store, direct sales, and partners. How do they get all this data to align? Sharing data so that sales, finance, and operations have a complete view of the customer is a common issue that we are seeing. The third is payment processing. Numerous organizations are leveraging NetSuite's credit card gateway and service. However, the native functionality has certain gaps that need to be addressed, including the ability to process bulk credit card payments as invoices instead of cash sales. In addition, there's other forms of payment that companies are looking to deploy, including direct debit and ACH processing. Fourth and final area we see issues is collections. The standard NetSuite collections process is extremely manual. By adopting dunning processes, organizations can touch their customers more frequently and ensure that collections are happening in a more organized and processed manner.
So those are the high-level challenges. What are the solutions? Here are the common order-to-cash solutions that Cirrus has deployed across portfolio companies to create operational efficiencies. As we covered on the previous slide, application integration is a major challenge for organizations, especially fast-growing ones. Cirrus has deployed iPaaS platforms such as Dell Boomi and Celigo to address this issue. These platforms enable organizations to centrally manage all of their data integrations. They also help you understand how data is moving across the enterprise. By aligning your data across and between systems, you're able to automate your processes and create the frictionless environment that you desire. We also covered usage billing. The challenge with usage billing is how to take your usage data and seamlessly integrate it within your invoicing process. There are 2 solutions in this area: Zone Advanced Billing and Suite Billing. Both solutions automate customer invoicing and enable companies to generate invoices faster and with less staff. The third is credit card processing. As we talked about, NetSuite has credit card processing natively, but there are gaps. One of the major gaps is the inability to process credit cards in bulk. This is especially challenging for organizations that process hundreds, if not thousands, of credit cards every month. Cirrus has developed a custom credit card processing suitelet that addresses this very issue. Our suitelet enables the user to select the invoices that they want to process. Then they process the payment, and as part of that, it puts the funds in undeposited funds. This enables accounting staff to quickly and easily reconcile batch deposits in the bank with deposits in NetSuite. And lastly, the suitelet will automatically notify accounting if payments have failed. They can then take action and remedy it from there. Beyond credit cards, there's also direct debit. where companies are trying to take ACH payments from their customers and process them through NetSuite. We have deployed Scalable Vendor Payment Manager to help with this issue. This solution automates the end-to-end ACH process so that companies can recognize cash faster. And lastly, AR collections, or dunning. We have deployed NetSuite's Advanced Collections module to address this issue. This module enables companies to tier their customers and automatically generate letters around collections. This helps speed up the process and reduces your overall AR collection while requiring less staff to maintain that process. So those are the order to cash challenges. Now we're going to go into some common procure to pay challenges. And there's three in particular: vendor bill processing, vendor bill payment processing, and expense reporting. Vendor bill processing is a challenge for companies that have large volumes of vendor bills and are looking to improve the data entry through advanced OCR solutions. In addition, these companies tend to have complex approval processes that require a broad user base to access the system in order to approve vendor bills. Second is vendor bill payment processing. So NetSuite has electronic payment module within it. However, this process only generates the electronic payments file and does not integrate directly with the bank. Therefore, there's a manual step that often needs to be undertaken by companies in order to make the process complete. In addition, companies with high volume AP can often outsource vendor bill payment processing to third parties. The third area is expense reporting. While NetSuite's expense reporting is improving in each release, traditionally it has not been best of breed. Two companies that are very common in the marketplace are Expensify and Concur. They both offer better credit card integration and allow for personal as well as corporate expenses. These applications also provide travel authorization and in the end lead to increased user satisfaction. So here are the procure to pay solutions that we see in the marketplace, and I alluded to a few on the previous slide. For companies with a large volume of AP bills that are looking to outsource in order to reduce their overall costs, there are four market leaders: AvidXchange, Defaulty, MineralTree, and Bill.com. All four of these platforms integrate with NetSuite and ensure that your bills and your GL are in sync and up to date. The one advantage of AvidXchange is that it actually works within NetSuite, which provides better visibility and ensures that you can process bills from one place rather than having to go to a third-party solution. In addition, these vendors offer a lower cost solution for companies that have a broad user base involved in the AP approval process. The second area is vendor bill payments. For this, Cirrus has combined NetSuite's electronic payments with Scalabe's vendor payment manager. This combination automates the entire end-to-end AP process and is ideal for middle market companies. As part of this solution, electronic payment files are produced in NetSuite and then automatically moved to the bank where the funds are distributed to the vendors. And the third area is expense reporting. This is critical as it is an end-user-based functionality, and really, you want it to be as simple and easy to use for your users. There are two solutions that are market leaders, Concur and Expensify. And the reason they're market leaders is they both have a high degree of user satisfaction, they offer better card integration, and they provide travel authorization as well as policy enforcement. So we've discussed order to cash challenges and procure to pay challenges. Now let's talk about record to report. And there's 5 challenges in this area: intercompany processing, transfer pricing, bank reconciliation, 1099 filing, and tax reporting. Intercompany processing is a strength of NetSuite. However, companies often implement it incorrectly. And we at Cirrus help companies define these relationships, configure the module correctly, and ensure that balances are migrated and accurate. Second area is transfer pricing. So we've developed custom solutions in this area to define the transfer pricing policy, aggregate costs, and create the appropriate intercompany invoices and bills. This is supported by intercompany eliminations and local reporting requirements. The third area is bank reconciliation. Often companies don't leverage the full capabilities of NetSuite in this area to automate daily bank reconciliations, and we help them define those processes, learn how the native functionality works, and maximize the functionality within the system. Fourth area is 1099 filings. So NetSuite relies on third-party tools for this reporting. We work with our customers to review the necessary setup and capture transactions correctly so that 1099 filings can be processed at year end. And the last is tax reporting. NetSuite handles tax calculations and capabilities very well. However, the reporting is often very rudimentary. So we help companies leverage NetSuite or integrate with third parties, such as Avalara or Vertex, to meet complex tax reporting requirements. Here are the record-to-report solutions. For intercompany elimination, Cirrus helps companies optimize NetSuite's intercompany framework. By leveraging these system capabilities and automating the intercompany elimination process, we're ensuring that companies are maximizing the value they're getting out of NetSuite. For transfer pricing, Cirrus helps companies develop custom transfer pricing rules and policies. And by establishing this standard framework, it ensures that transfer pricing is automated between entities. For companies struggling with bank reconciliation, we recommend NetSuite's Bank Feeds Suite app. This Suite app will automatically import transactions from your bank and then match them to the GL transactions in NetSuite. By using this Suite app, you're increasing your visibility and ensuring that your cash flow is more up-to-date and accurate. For companies struggling with 1099 filings, we work with a third-party vendor called Yearly. Yearly automates the creation and delivery of 1099s for our clients at a very low cost. And lastly, in the area of tax reporting, there's three solutions that companies adopt depending on where they are in the marketplace and the complexity of their tax reporting requirements. They are NetSuite Tax, Avalara, and Vertex. Cirrus helps companies improve the controls around capturing this tax information at the transactional level, which leads to better reporting and improves compliance. In summary, Cirrus ERP excels at helping PE firms deploy standard solutions across their portfolio companies that address common NetSuite challenges. The deployment of standard solutions across companies reduces the overall cost to operate and support the business. In addition, by creating efficiencies through automation, your portco companies are better positioned to quickly scale without having to add additional resources to support back office operations. And lastly, Cirrus has experience across industry segments and functional areas to meet the needs of your portcos. To learn more about how Cirrus can support you and your portco companies, contact either Kevin O'Brien or Christopher Wade. They will be happy to set up a meeting with you and discuss in more detail how Cirrus is meeting the NetSuite challenges of fast-growing companies.